Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn Law with AKP. Today we are going to discuss the concept of Contract of Indemnity under the Indian Contract Act. First, let's understand what indemnity means. A contract of indemnity is a contract where one person promises to protect another person from loss. Now, let's understand this step by step. In indemnity, there are two important persons involved. The first person is called the indemnifier. Indemnifier means the person who gives protection. The second person is called the indemnity holder. Indemnity holder means the person who is being protected. Now, let's understand what loss means. Loss means financial damage or money loss. If someone loses money due to a situation, that is called loss. So, if we combine everything, indemnity means one person promises to protect another person from financial loss. Now, let's understand this with a simple example. Suppose A tells B, if you suffer any loss because of C, I will compensate you. Here, A is the indemnifier because he is giving protection. B is the indemnity holder because he is being protected. Now, let's connect this to real life. Insurance is the best example of indemnity. When you take insurance for your bike or car, the insurance company promises to compensate you if any loss occurs. So, here the insurance company is the indemnifier and you are the indemnity holder. Now, let's understand an important case law. In Adamson versus Jarvis, Adamson was told by Jarvis to sell some cattle. Jarvis said that the cattle belonged to him. So, Adamson trusted him and sold the cattle. Later, it was discovered that the cattle actually belonged to someone else. The real owner sued Adamson. So, Adamson had to pay damages. Now, Adamson acted honestly. He followed Jarvis' instructions, but he suffered loss. Now, here the judgment is the court said since Adamson acted based on Jarvis' instructions, Jarvis must compensate Adamson. Now, here the legal principle is if a person acts on another person's instructions, suffers loss, the person must be compensated. So, in Adamson versus Jarvis case, one person instructed another to sell cattle, claiming they belonged to him. But later it was found that the cattle actually belonged to someone else. The person who sold the cattle was sued and had to pay damages. So he suffered a loss. The court held that since he acted based on the instructions of that person, the person must compensate him. So this case clearly shows the principle of indemnity. Let's conclude this topic. A contract of indemnity is all about protection from financial loss. It involves two parties, the indemnifier who gives protection and the indemnity holder who is protected. The main objective is to compensate the loss suffered by a person. This concept is based on trust and legal obligation. We also understood this through the case of Adamson versus Jarvis, where the court held that a person must compensate the loss if it arises due to his instructions. So, overall indemnity ensures financial protection and fairness in transactions. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe and share. Thank you.